Does the Sonoma diet work for weight loss? The Sonoma diet is a Mediterranean-motivated eating design intended to advance weight reduction and improve generally speaking well-being. Despite the fact that it guarantees quick weight reduction by accentuating segment control and an assorted admission of entire, supplement-thick nourishments, you may keep thinking about whether this eating regimen is ideal for you. This article surveys the Sonoma diet, including its advantages, disadvantages, and adequacy for weight reduction. What is the Sonoma diet? The Sonoma diet is a get-healthy plan created by enrolled dietitian and creator Dr. Connie Gutterson. The eating regimen's unique book was distributed in 2005, however an overhauled variant called The New Sonoma Diet opened up in 2011. Gutterson's book guarantees weight reduction and improved well-being inside the eating regimen's initial 10 days. It additionally remembers exercises for how to beat sugar compulsion and fulfill your desires with sound nourishments all through the rest of the program. The eating regimen is named for the renowned wine-developing locale in California where Gutterson lives. Roused by the Mediterranean eating regimen, the Sonoma diet advances a fair admission of natural products, vegetables, lean proteins, entire grains, vegetables, nuts, and olive oil. It at that point adds explicit bit control rules and 3 unmistakable dietary stages, 1 trusted source. Despite the fact that Gutterson doesn't consider the Sonoma diet to be a low-carb diet, a few pieces of the eating routine eliminate or limit certain carb-rich nourishments. Exorbitant admission of immersed fats, liquor, and counterfeit sugars is similarly debilitate. How it functions. The Sonoma diet is broken into 3 unmistakable stages called waves. The primary wave is the briefest and generally prohibitive, after which the restrictions are step-by-step facilitated. Each wave fixates on the accompanying 10 power nourishments: blueberries, strawberries, grapes, broccoli, ringer peppers, spinach, entire grains, olive oil, tomatoes, almonds. These nourishments involve the establishment of the eating routine since they're negligibly prepared and stacked with significant supplements like nutrients, minerals, fiber, and solid fats. You're urged to eat 3 dinners for every day and possibly nibble in case you're battling with hunger between suppers. Despite the fact that you don't have to tally calories, partition control is key to the eating regimen. You're intended to trade your standard dinnerware for a 7-inch (17.8 centimeters) plate or 2-cup (475 milliliters) bowl for breakfast and 9-inch (22.8 centimeters) plate for lunch and supper. Each bowl or plate is then isolated into segments to be loaded up with specific nourishments. Wave 1. Wave 1 is the first and most prohibitive period of the Sonoma diet. It keeps going 10 days and is intended to energize quick weight reduction, help you kick your sugar propensity, and train divide control. In this wave, you'll wipe out the entirety of the accompanying nourishments: added sugar, nectar, white sugar, maple syrup, agave, pastries, sweet treats, pop, and jam. Refined grains, white rice, white bread, and oats produced using refined grains. Fats, fat, margarine, mayonnaise, rich dressings, and most cooking oils aside from additional virgin olive oil, canola oil, and nut oils. Dairy, yogurt, numerous types, full-fat cheeses, and spread. Certain organic products, banana, mango, pomegranate, and peaches. Certain vegetables, potatoes, corn, peas, winter squash, artichoke, carrots, and beets. Falsely improved nourishments, different sorts. Liquor, numerous types. In spite of the fact that the first Sonoma diet restricted all organic product during Wave 1, the updated form permits 1 serving of organic product from an endorsed list. Here are a couple of instances of nourishments allowed during Wave 1, and all through the span of the program. Non-dull vegetables, leeks, asparagus, celery, cauliflower, broccoli, tomatoes, spinach, and ringer peppers. Organic product 1 serving for every day: strawberries, blueberries, apples, and apricots. Entire grains up to 2 servings for every day: oats, wild rice, and entire grain bread, pasta, and breakfast oat. Dairy, low-fat curds, parmesan, skim milk. Protein, eggs 1 entire and 2 whites for each day, fish. Beans restricted to 1/2 cup or 30 grams for every day, and lean cuts of hamburger, pork, and chicken. Fats up to 3 servings for every day, additional virgin olive oil, almonds, avocado, nutty spread, and pecans. Refreshments, dark espresso, unsweetened tea, and water. In spite of the fact that calorie tallying isn't supported, the vast majority wind up burning through roughly 1,000 to 1,200 calories for each day in Wave 1 since partition sizes are very restricted. Wave 2. Wave 2 starts after the initial 10 days of the eating regimen. It keeps going extensively more than Wave 1 since you're intended to remain in it until you arrive at your objective weight. The entirety of the nourishments allowed during Wave 1 are as yet permitted during this stage, however certain recently denied nourishments are once again introduced. Contingent upon your food decisions, you may burn through up to 1,500 to 2,000 calories during Wave 2. Note that this figure is only an assessment, as calorie checking isn't important for the Sonoma diet. You can once again introduce the accompanying nourishments in Wave 2. Wine, red or white, up to 6 ounces 180 milliliters every day. Vegetables, all vegetables aside from white potatoes. Natural product, all entire natural products however no organic product juice. Dairy, without fat yogurt. Desserts, dull chocolate and sans sugar treats. Servings of high-carb foods grown from the ground like bananas and yams are restricted to 1 every day, though lower-carb alternatives might be eaten all the more frequently. Wave 2 additionally presents explicit way of life changes, including normal exercise and care rehearses that urge you to appreciate and make the most of your suppers. Wave 3. Wave 3 is basically the upkeep period of the Sonoma diet. The majority of Wave 2's principles actually apply, however there's greater adaptability and a couple of more food choices. You enter this stage after you've arrived at your weight reduction objective. Wave 3 permits a few nourishments higher in carbs and fats, for example, treats, natural product juice, refined grains, full-fat dairy items, and white potatoes, though sparingly. In the event that you notice your weight crawling back up, it's prescribed that you revisitation of Wave 2 until you arrive at your objective weight once more. Does it support weight reduction? Outside of recounted reports, no formal logical proof recommends that the Sonoma diet helps weight reduction. All things considered, various examinations show that a low-calorie Mediterranean-style diet is powerful for long-haul weight. The board, 2 trusted source, 3 trusted source, 4 trusted source. Since the Sonoma diet models itself on the Mediterranean eating routine, it might offer comparable outcomes. Outstandingly, it limits your admission of handled nourishments and added sugar while empowering a wide assortment of organic products, vegetables, entire grains, lean proteins, and sound fats. These nourishments are normally lower in calories than their more prepared partners. Also, they give significant supplements like fiber and protein, which may help direct your craving and digestion. Besides, on account of the exacting segment control in Wave 1, your calorie admission is probably going to drop essentially. Similarly as with some other eating regimen, you should devour less calories than your body uses to get in shape on the Sonoma diet. Recollect that weight reduction is a perplexing cycle that is additionally affected by active work, rest quality, digestion, age, and different components. Other potential medical advantages. As the Sonoma diet imitates the Mediterranean eating routine from various perspectives, it might give comparative medical advantages. Many years of exploration have discovered that the Mediterranean eating regimen is a standout amongst other eating designs for advancing general well-being and forestalling constant ailments like coronary illness and diabetes. May build your supplement admission. The Sonoma diet may help your utilization of significant supplements. Exploration Partners counts calories high in entire, negligibly handled nourishments with improved eating regimen quality and an expanded admission of nutrients, minerals, protein, and fiber. 5 trusted source. Urgently, vegetables, organic product, entire grains, and lean proteins are foundations of the Sonoma diet. May advance heart well-being. Numerous investigations exhibit that Mediterranean-style counts calories uphold heart well-being by being low in immersed fat, however high in unsaturated fats and entire plant nourishments. 6 Trusted source. The Sonoma diet is extremely low in immersed fat and advances heart-solid unsaturated fats from olive oil, avocados, and fish. It's additionally exceptionally wealthy in vegetables, natural product, and entire grains, all of which may help decrease aggravation, pulse, and cholesterol. 7 Trusted source, 8 Trusted source, 9 Trusted source. Thusly, these variables may bring down your danger of coronary illness. May diminish glucose levels. Diets that cut sugar and refined grain consumption while advancing fiber, protein, and entire plant nourishments may energize sound glucose levels. 10 Trusted source. The Sonoma diet limits all significant wellsprings of refined grains and sugars. In addition, the carb substance of the Sonoma diet is a lot lower than that of a normal Western dietary example and primarily comes from high-fiber nourishments like entire grains, organic product, and vegetables. Thusly, lower glucose may diminish your danger of diabetes, coronary illness, and different afflictions. Likely disadvantages. Despite the fact that the Sonoma diet has a few advantages, it isn't appropriate for everybody. There are a few disadvantages worth considering before you make a plunge. May seriously restrict calorie consumption. Wave 1 of the Sonoma diet is intended to invigorate fast weight reduction. However, this 10-day crash stage may slice your calorie consumption by outrageous sums, which is superfluous to advance sound, supportable weight reduction. While explicit figures aren't given, you probably eat just 1,000 to 1,200 calories for every day during Wave 1 because of outrageous bit control. Eating not many calories puts you in danger of serious craving and confused eating. 11 Trusted source. Besides, no logical proof proposes that quick weight reduction is important. Albeit a few people may discover fast outcomes empowering, most weight reduction from such a methodology is connected to a drop in water weight, not fat. 11 Trusted source. Along these lines, it very well might be best for a great many people to skip Wave 1 and start with the more adjusted methodology of Wave 2. Explicit food limitations aren't founded on science. The Sonoma Diet's book attests that it's fundamental to totally dodge all refined carbs during Waves 1 and 2 to battle sugar dependence. While research proposes sweet nourishments have addictive characteristics and that eating high measures of desserts may drive desires, outrageous measures, for example, dispensing with sugar or excessively confining sweet-tasting food sources, may not be vital for a great many people. 12 Trusted source, 13 Trusted source, 14 Trusted source, 15 Trusted source. Also, certain solid nourishments like white potatoes are unjustifiably decried on the program. Albeit a few examinations have related specific kinds of potato items with weight acquire, eating white potatoes with some restraint arranged healthily, for example, prepared or broiled, is probably not going to cause weight acquire. Besides, white potatoes are substantially more satisfying than other sugar sources like pasta and rice and can be remembered for a sound eating regimen. 16 Trusted source. A portion of these issues can be alleviated on the off chance that you receive an adaptable way to deal with the eating regimen. Very time concentrated. One of the significant scrutinizes of the eating regimen is that its dinner arranging and food prep takes a great deal of time. Since the Sonoma diet depends solely on entire, natural nourishments, you're intended to prepare practically all dinners all alone. While cooking is agreeable for many individuals, others may lean toward a health improvement plan that is less concentrated and fits better with their way of life. On the off chance that extended periods of time in the kitchen aren't economical for you long haul, this eating regimen is definitely not a solid match. Can be costly. At the eating routine's beginning, you should toss out or give any rebellious nourishments in your storeroom. At that point supplant them with consistent forms. Contingent upon your washroom's substance, this interest may spell a huge staple bill and a ton of food squander. Besides, large numbers of the Sonoma diet's endorsed nourishments are exorbitant, which cut off points access and may strain your food spending plan. The eating regimen restricts generally moderate nourishments like vegetables and potatoes for more costly things like fish and great wine. Test 3-day menu. The Sonoma Diet Book and Cookbook give an assortment of plans to each period of the program. Here's an example menu for 3 days during Wave 2. The very beginning. Breakfast, 100% entire grain oat with skim milk. Lunch, cooked turkey, hummus, and cut vegetables in an entire grain tortilla with a side of blueberries. Supper, barbecued salmon with quinoa, cooked broccoli, and 6 ounces 180 milliliters of white wine. Day 2. Breakfast, ham, ringer pepper, and egg white scramble with a cut of entire wheat toast. Lunch, spinach plate of mixed greens with barbecued chicken, cut almonds, and strawberries. Supper, tofu and vegetable pan-fried food with earthy colored rice and 6 ounces 180 milliliters of red wine. Day 3. Breakfast, wild mushroom omelette. Lunch, Greek serving of mixed greens with blended greens, new spices, tomatoes, olives, and barbecued chicken. Supper, barbecued lean steak with dark beans, sautéed chime peppers, cut avocado, and 6 ounces 180 milliliters of red wine. The main concern. The Sonoma Diet is a health improvement plan delineated in a book of a similar name by Dr. Connie Gutterson. It depends on the Mediterranean eating routine and accentuates an assortment of entire, solid nourishments like veggies, natural product, lean meats, and olive oil. By killing prepared nourishments and carefully controlling segment estimates, the eating routine probably advances weight reduction. In any case, it's time concentrated and exorbitant. Furthermore, its first stage may excessively confine calories, and a portion of its particular food restrictions aren't founded on sound science. In case you're keen on the Sonoma Diet, you might need to consider slight alterations to guarantee it suits your requirements.